Hey Dana, one-handed Becky here. Guess what I'm doing? Can you guess? One guess. Yep, you know what I'm doing. I'm collecting seeds. I thought I would bring you along with me because it's been a long time since you've been here, and you remember last year, oh gosh, got a whole bunch in my hand. Remember last year, if you're new to my channel and you don't know this, Dana and I got into flower fever last summer, and so we planted flowers, but one of my favorite flowers is Portulacas. So let me flip you around. So this planter right here, right beside my lovely garbage can, was full of Portulacas last year, and they fell down. The seeds volunteered into this beautiful garden. Now, I'm not gonna lie, not all of them are volunteers, but they started out, they just fell down from that planter there into this bed. And if you can see this bed, let me put you down here, it's nothing but rock. How does something so beautiful and luscious grow in nothing but dirt that's like concrete and rock? Portulacas do. So last year I got Dana hooked on collecting Portulaca seeds. Dana, are you collecting your Portulaca seeds? Because if not, we're gonna have a tutorial again, because I got Portulaca seed fever. So let me show you what I mean. So the Portulacas, obviously these beautiful, beautiful blooms, they start out as a little bud. This little bud right here. You see it? And then they will bloom into these beautiful flowers. I have to be careful because the bees have been pollinating this morning, and they crawl inside and collect their pollen and then zoom past my ears. But they're so beautiful. But towards the end of the summer, like in August, like we're right now, is the perfect time to start collecting Portulaca seeds. And I'll show you what they look like. The first time that I learned how to collect Portulaca seeds, I looked up a YouTube video, and I just searched out Portulacas on Google and YouTube. See, look. Hold on just a second. This bee here. Yeah. Will you stay still and just get inside? See how they get inside? They just dig right inside that little Portulaca. And that one's squirrely. I don't like him. I'm just going to have to make sure that I stay far away from him. But I've been collecting seeds right alongside the bees. They don't bother me. They just tend to mind their own business because they're busy. See how busy and how focused he is. They're busy and focused, so they don't bother me. But I have a set here of pods that look like they're getting ready to open. So what happens is, after the flower dries up, it shrivels up into a little pod, a little dry pod, and then that dry pod will crack open and it will seed, and it will turn to seed. And I don't want my flowers to turn to seed yet. I really, really love this flower bed. These are my absolute favorite flowers because they don't need anything. I mean, you just barely have to water them at all, if at all. They will grow anywhere. But you have to be careful because they will spread like wildfire. Okay, so let me turn you around here and I'll show you what the blooms, the seeds look like. So obviously we have the blooms, but this area that's here It looks like there are going to be several that are ready for picking, and let me show you what it looks like. Let me get down here. We're going to be shaky for a second because I got to get you on my leg, and let me see if I can find the one. Yeah, okay, so we'll start with this one. And the way you pick it is you get your fingernail right underneath it and pop it off, and then there's that little seed pod. Okay, I've got you zoomed out quite a lot, so let's see if I can find another one that you can see, like right there. That's one that's ready to go. Let's see if we can get it off. Okay, so see, it just leaves it bare in the middle. Let's zoom you out just a little bit because the two that are, sometimes I can't see from, I'm looking in the camera plus trying to look at the seed pods themselves. Okay, so there's one, here's one here, there's that bee. Where did he go? Where's the bee? There he is. I just gotta stay away from him. He doesn't seem to like me. Okay, let me see if I can find, yeah, there's one right there. See that one? That one's ready to go, so all I gotta do is try to one hand. You have to be careful and get underneath the actual pod, or otherwise it'll pop open and all the seeds will go on the ground and not in your hand like you want them to. So I've got some right here. I'm just gonna collect a few more. There we go. Oops, sorry. There you go. There's a pod. And you can see on my leg, I have several pods there that I'm collecting. Let's see if there are any more that are like in desperate need. I always look and see, let's see, like underneath, you can see if it's getting ready to pop. If it's getting ready to pop off. Let's see if you can see that. That one's getting ready to pop off, so I'm just gonna get underneath her. And what it will do is cause it to start making more flowers. But that's just only half the fun. Let me show you how the magic happens. So over here, I have an envelope. And I did this last year whenever I wanted to collect the seeds. Dana and I did this last year. We had a blast. I didn't know why. It is just so satisfying to just sit and pop Portulaca seeds. But let me show you what they look like. If you can see on camera, do you see how tiny? Those are like little flecks of pepper. And you have to be really careful. So most of the time, I grab the pods themselves. Look like this. And I chuck them inside my envelope. And then whenever I have time that I have on my hands, I just want to sit and pop some open. You just gently squeeze. Sometimes they're ready, sometimes they're not. Let me get you over here. I squeeze that little lid off and I rotate it. And I don't see anything coming out of there, which means that's going to go back in the bed. Oh, look. See, there were a few seeds. So it does have seeds. It was just on the bottom part of the pod. But you can see the peppery seeds. I am by no means a gardener. The whole reason why this is so satisfying for me is because I kill flowers. That is my MO. But if you see how hard, woo! That one just went everywhere. But do you see what happens? All those seeds pop out. I throw out the shells. And then I'll let those shells and whatever seeds are on them reseed for next year. So we'll do one more. Let's see if this one has any. Sometimes they're really soft and squishy and wet. That means they're just not ready. I just picked it too early. I never can tell exactly when is the prime time to pick them. Sometimes you can see by sight alone when the seed pod is getting ready to pop off. That one has several seeds still inside of it, so I'm just gonna keep rolling it in my hands until all the seeds are out, and then I toss it back in the, and it gets addictive, and I keep doing it. That one has a lot. Woo! Look at that one. Yeah, that one had a lot. Let's see if you have any. You don't think that one has any? So that's what I do. Let's see if we can see. This is the under part of that seed pod. Yeah, you see that? That's the bottom part. And it still has plenty of seed in it. See, it just keeps falling. And so I just roll it in my fingers until it says I'm done. And when I get bored, like I am right now, I'll take my seeds, pods, and then the seeds that I've collected, scrape them back into the corner in the, it's a little hard to do it one-handed, but maybe if I'm gentle enough, I can tap it in there. And you'll be able to see all of the seeds that I've collected. See that? So there are going to be plenty of seeds and seed pods for next year. For next season. I'm excited already. I can't wait to see what this garden, what this bed looks like next year. I took that rock. I told Dana about this. I took this rock and I scraped a layer off because I wasn't lying when I said that it is literally concrete. That dirt is literally concrete. You cannot do anything with it. I took a little rake or a hoe and I tried my best to make a little bit of a layer for my seeds to sit in. But I literally took my envelope and I sprinkled it all over, put the dirt rack back on top of it, and just watered her really good, and that's the way she came and turned out. Dana, this little baby, she's still blooming. She got, I need to deadhead her. Then this one is not doing too bad. That one's not bad. I planted her with something that overwintered, so if you watch my videos, you've seen that one. And then Dana taught me how to grow succulents. I have succulents out here. Yeah, not gonna lie. Those are shoe holders from Walmart. Those little white things that are sticking out that I was trying to support. I told you, I'm not a gardener. That's just the way it is. I was actually trying to get them to grow upwards and I gave up. But I need to not give up. I need to be persistent. Persistence is key, Becky. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, shoot! Now you see what happened? Dana is gonna get me. One fell off. Well, Dana showed me the trick. There's a trick. You gotta get it. Don't let it fall off like that. Here's a trick. Just put it back in. And what does Dana say? Grow, baby. Grow, baby, grow. So look. You see that one? There. This beautiful little bud is from that baby that broke off. So some of them survive, some of them don't. Here's another one. I put one in here. And she's growing. And then this one has all kinds of wonderful spider webs on it. But we don't talk about that. But, hey, talk about something exciting. You'll see in my journal pretty soon, I talk about my obsession, unhealthy obsession with raspberries right now. I guess I really shouldn't show everybody's houses and cars outside, but that's okay. I have an unhealthy obsession with raspberries. Look what I found. I found 3 raspberry bushes on clearance. And that is the only way that I will buy my flowers, is if they're on clearance. And this silly lemon balm, you see that lemon balm there? That was overgrowing this entire place and going all the way outside of the bed and going anywhere else it could go. And I was so tired of it. I felt good one day and I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, I think I've had you on here long enough. Hope you have enjoyed my little tutorial on my beautiful Portulacas. One more shot for the road. Look at them! Aren't they gorgeous? I love them. They make me happy. And when I do things that make you happy, right? Alright, love you. Bye.